Emily Atack is too self-conscious about her bum in hilarious sex chat. Emily Atack has opened up about her sex life and her insecurities while getting down, and we're sure a few of us can relate. The I Am a Celebrity runner-up and comedian hung out with Joel Dommett and Steve Dunn on the first episode of And It Took a Whole Minute before talk soon turned to sex. What can we say? Everyone loves to talk about it, right? The 29-year-old, who recently confirmed her relationship with Rob Jowers, brought down with Joel and Steve about sex positions, and it turns out everyone has their hang-ups. See, celebrities, they're just like us. As the lads started to talk about one by the name of Reverse Cowgirl, you Google it. Should you be old enough, mature enough, and want to know what we're banging on about? Emily admitted that was one of her least favorites. I am too self-conscious, she squirmed. I am like, we must note Emily shouldn't be self-conscious, and we're all for living your best life, but her candor is a realness we can all appreciate. Still, Joel added, I feel rude being like, oh, my favorite one is the one where you're not facing me. The chat was incredibly irreverent and hilarious, as Joel later referenced the lyrics "Turn Around" from Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart as heralding his suggestion of the aforementioned position. It's a cheeky podcast that has guests choose their ultimate playlist of songs from their teenage years, if you were wondering. The Inbetweeners actress, a hot minute after she started dating film producer Rob, doesn't take much for people to get excited. After she posted a shot with Rob on the Easter long weekend, she was forced to deny the ring that appeared on that finger was that kind of ring. She took to her Instagram stories not long after, as she said, by the way, I am not engaged. The picture had flipped. I have a ring here on my right hand which is the other side. Stop scaring him off, he is a new boyfriend. He's scared. Emily previously hinted to there being a man in her life, despite insisting that she was single at the time. She told The Sun's Fabulous magazine, I am absolutely single, but there is someone I think about and like. I've no idea what. I am so excited to see what this year will bring, and my sole focus is work and my friendships, moving into my new place and getting my life together, so when the opportunity for a relationship does come up, I'll be completely ready for it. Emily Atack addresses engagement rumors with Rob Jowers after confirming romance. Game of Thrones star Natalie Emmanuel joins tributes to CBBC's Alicia Naylor. Emily Atack is the cat that got the cream, as she walks hand in hand with new boyfriend. I love love and I love being in love. When you've got some, and we love Emily, so it all goes together, doesn't it? If you've got a story, video, or pictures, get in touch with the metro.co.uk entertainment team by emailing us, calling 020-3615-2145, or by visiting I'd love to hear from you. Ads keep our content free for everyone. Please note that the Interactive Advertising Bureau IAB describes online personalized advertising through the below definitions. We put the storage of information, or access to information that is already stored, on your device, such as accessing advertising identifiers and / or other device identifiers, and / or using cookies or similar technologies. The collection and processing of information about your use of this site to subsequently personalize advertising for you in other contexts, i.e. on other sites or apps, over time. Typically, the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver advertisements for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such advertisements. This includes using the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver content for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such content. This includes using the collection of information about your use of the content, in combination with previously collected information, used to measure, understand, and report on your usage of the content. Ads keep our content free for everyone. We carefully select. We use additional third-party advertising companies who serve ads to help keep content free. For these partner, you will continue to receive advertising, however, it may not be tailored to your likely interests. Well, check in with you. Great. Thanks for choosing. You have opted out from our advertising partners.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.